Thank you very much for buying one of our trundles. Let's just quickly run through all the parts in your trundle. You have 4 legs but 2 pairs. So a pair can be identified by the holes on the side facing each other and the holes on the top facing each other when you turn it like this. Okay, so that's one pair. You have 2 pairs, 4 legs in total. Then you have your side support railings. They have this lip at the bottom there. Okay, you have 2 of those, holes at the tops. Then you have 4 just normal planks, 1x4, so they're a tiny bit thicker than the rest of the planks. They also have 3 holes on the top and a hole for the barrel nut. Same as these planks, just without the lips. Then you have 2 thin planks with holes on the end, 2 holes on the end. So these look a lot like the slats, but the slats are for the bottom of the bed. They have small holes on either end that take the screws, like you can see there. Where these planks are a tiny bit shorter and they only have 2 holes at the end. These ones have no holes at the end. Okay. That's a rundown, and then you will also have a packet of screws and a spacer block. Get started, grab 2 of your legs, grab a pair and face them on their sides like so, with the 2 holes for the thin plank facing upwards. So this is going to be the bottom of your bed. This is where your rail sits. So you're going to take one rail plank and one normal plank, and you're going to make sure these holes are at the bottom. Okay, if you do this right, the thing will come together very easily. If you do this wrong, it's going to end up in a lot of confusion. Okay, so let me show you how the barrel nut system works. On this bed, you have 2 lengths of screws. You have an 80mm screw and a 100mm screw. The 80mm is for the short side of the plank. It goes through the short side. The 100mm is when we're going to do the other plank. It goes through the long side of the plank. It needs to be longer. Okay, you're going to press your barrel nut into the hole on the plank, like so, with the thread facing the hole at the back. Barrel nut goes in, if you can see, and then you just check with your screw, with your 80mm screw, if it's tightening. Okay, it's best to do that so you know it's not skew or anything, and the whole bed will come together easily. Okay, so then you can push your 2 sides in first. Do 2 sides. Put in your 80mm screws. Tighten them up. So that one is now turned. If it's turned inside there, just turn it back with a screwdriver to the thread. This one. There it goes. They do sometimes turn. And then when it's complete, when both sides are complete, they will look like this and this. So you see there are 2 holes at the bottom, and we have our lip at the bottom, like that. And then the rest of the planks can go in. You grab the 100mm screw, it goes in at the top there. So it slides in from the back of this plank, push it in, make sure it grabs that thread there, and then you can just tighten it up. Okay, there it goes. You've done it on all 4 sides. As I say, the bottom one doesn't have it, it doesn't need it. When all of those are tightened, then you grab your slat, you put your slat in the bed, like so, or in your box. So it's the same bed. Grab your little spacer block, put it in there. Sorry, put this against the side. Put your spacer block in. Grab your next slat. Next spacer block in. Next slat. Spacer block in. like that.